We are in the Maritime Museum at Ellesmere Port, which is on the Shropshire Union Canal, at the junction of the Shropshire Union Canal and the River Mersey. There's many things to see here. There's a couple of narrowboats moored. Come to see the attractions. There's the back of Janet and the back of Mike because he doesn't want to be filmed. This is looking down the flight of which takes the Shropshire Union Canal to the River Mersey. Part of the museum display is this old tug, the Bantam, which would have been used probably for taking narrowboats through the tunnels that didn't have engines. These very large boilers were used to produce the steam, to drive the steam engines which drove the hydraulic pumps to use the machinery. And these are the hydraulic pumps. As you can see, they're very large pieces of machinery. Here is another view of those two very large reciprocating steam engines. Unfortunately, they're not being used today for demonstration purposes. A view looking down from the top of the gantry towards the visitor centre where the cafe is, and across the lock system which leads to the Mersey River. There are many old working barges of lots of descriptions here at the museum. That one there is a barge. Here's a dumb barge which has been towed by probably a barge tug. New build flats in the background. Panning around to Bigmere. This is a dumb barge, and we've been very similar to the barges that I went away with my Uncle Fred as a boy, as a teenager, and I loved every minute of it. The grounds here are very extensive. Another look at that flight of locks from midway down into a basin and then onto the River Mersey. Walking around to the basin, you can see those new build flats and more boats which are on display. There's an old lifeboat or a pilot boat, some private narrow boats, and more boats which belong to the museum, and of course new build flats again out in the background. Looking from this direction, you can see part of the Manchester Ship Canal and the River Mersey. You can see the tide's well out, so all you can really see is mud flats, and you can see Liverpool in the background. This is one of the old coal carrying narrowboats. The whole family, sometimes man, wife and 3 children, were living in that small cabin. And there's the hold which they carried the coal. These row of 4 terraced houses would have been used for the workers in the port. They've been decorated in 4 different styles from the 1800s up to the 1950s. I'll just try and show you a little bit. This is the living room from the 1800s. Just swinging around. There's a dresser there. Walking into the kitchen. As you see, it's very, very, very basic. Walking out into the backyard, an old mangle. And the privy was just a bucket. The living room of later years, with the piano and the sewing machine. And I'll walk past these 2 lovely people into the kitchen. Oh, I never told you that before. Now you see they've got a nice big range. And their mangle's a little bit better. And they've got a better sink. And into their backyard. And and there's a little garden at the back. So the next one, a little bit of later years again. They have a piano too. The furniture a little bit better. As you can see, they've got the old treadle sewing machine. They've got a gas range, a deeper sink, and there's the big range there. Now we'll go to the next one. This is the most modern ones of the cottages. The old black and white TV and the iconic ducks on the wall. We walk into the kitchen. There's the range. And now into the backyard. We'll finish this video off with a view outside opposite the cottages. Janet and I and Mike will be jumping on our narrowboats now, casting off, coming up into this basin to empty our cassette toilets, and then we'll be heading back towards Chester. Bye for now.